Hello guys, welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we are going to look into exercise 5.1 question 4 bit 10 from chapter 5 called arithmetic progression. So let's see what exactly we have in question number 4 bit 10. Now moving to the question, it is given that which of the following are APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. And the given number sequence is A, 2A, 3A, 4A and so on. Now let's see how we can solve this question. Moving to the solution. Here we need to find out if the below list of number forms an arithmetic progression. If AP, then we need to find the common difference D and we need to also find the next 3 terms. Guys, this question is pretty simple. First up, we need to find out whether the given number sequence forms an arithmetic progression or not. If it forms an arithmetic progression, then we are going to find out the next 3 terms. And guys, for doing all these things, we are going to first of all find the common difference among the consecutive numbers. So given number sequence is A, 2A, 3A, 4A. Now let us put the number sequence in a tabular form. As usual guys, I always prefer to put the numbers in a tabular form so that it will make our calculation easy without confusing among the numbers. Now we are going to take a 4-column table with 3 rows and naming first term to first cell, second term to second cell, third term to third cell, fourth term to fourth cell, and putting the first number, that is A, under first term, 2A under second term, 3A under third term, 4A under fourth term, and naming A1 to first term, A2 to second term, A3 to third term, A4 to fourth term. Guys, just I'm naming A1, A2, A3, A4 so that it will be easy while doing our calculations. Now let us find the common difference D. So we are always moving from the end towards the first term, that means here from fourth term to first term, and here we are going to find the common difference between fourth term and third term. So here A4 minus A3, that is equal to 4A minus 3A, that is equal to A. Similarly, difference between third term and second term, that is A3 minus A2 is equal to 3A minus 2A, that is equal to A. Similarly, difference between second term and first term, that means A2 minus A1 is equal to 2A minus A, that is equal to A. So we could see that we are getting A is a common difference among each terms. Therefore, as the common difference D is equal to A among the consecutive numbers, hence the list forms an arithmetic progression. Guys, we very well know that if we get a common difference among the consecutive numbers, then that series forms an arithmetic progression. As the number sequence is an arithmetic progression, so we need to calculate the next 3 terms. In order to get the next term, we need to add the common difference to the current term. Guys, that means here we are going to find the next 3 terms, that means A5, A6 and A7. And we very well know that in order to find the next term, that means we are going to add the common difference D to the current term. For example, for finding A5, we are going to add D to A4. Similarly, we will do for A5, A6. Now let's see how we can find out this. So for finding A5, A5 is equal to A4 plus D, that is equal to 4A plus A, that is equal to 5A. So here we got A5 as 5A. Similarly, A6 is equal to A5 plus D. A5, that means putting 5A, and D we know it is A, so that is equal to 5A plus A, that is equal to 6A. Similarly, A7, A7 is equal to A6 plus D, and we got A6 as 6A from the above step, and D we know it is A, so that is equal to 6A plus A, that is equal to 7A. Therefore, the next 3 terms are 5A, 6A and 7A. That's all guys. It's pretty simple. If you have any questions, kindly write to me in the comment section. I will definitely get back to you once I see your comments. Thank you. Bye.